Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Quibble Race. My name is John Quibble B, and today we're going to be looking at some spectacular Quibble races, giving some live commentary. So, first things first, let me enter in my secret code that I use to view the quibbles. Here we go. Black light, folks. That's BLAKLITE. Here we are. Now let's take a look at who we've got today. Alright, we've got Rotumbo. I love Rotumbo. Love Rotumbo. Steady Rotumbo. He's a bit slow, but I love Rotumbo. He's my favorite. Now, I never bet against Rotumbo. We've got Screamer, and we've got Super Q. The fans are excited for the big race. Let's see. I'm thinking that, well, Super Q, he's pretty good. Super Q, he's pretty fast. I think he's steady, so I think he's going to win this one. But, oh, there's meteors on the track, folks. There's meteors on the track. Super Q knocked back quite a bit by that rock. Rotumbo pulling ahead. Rotumbo hits the rock, but the others are stunned with stars. That makes them stay stunned twice as long, folks. Rotumbo hits by a meteor, knocked forward by the meteor. Rotumbo, go Rotumbo. I love Rotumbo. Rotumbo can't lose. I never bet against Rotumbo. Go, Rotumbo, go. And that's it, folks. And that's your race. Rotumbo tripping across the finish line, and he takes it. Very common Rotumbo win right there, folks. I never bet against him. I love him. All right. Let's take a look here at the next race. Okay. Looks like we might have a trash hauler spill here. We got Princess Prickles and G Fury. Now, Prickles, he's known to be a bit clumsy. G Fury, he's fast and he's steady, but Princess is fast and steady as well, so I think it's going to be here between Princess and G Fury. I'm thinking Prickles might not be in a great spot here. Princess might knock that rock in front of him. Let's see. Oh, no, knocks it in front of G Fury. But Prickles! Prickles trips. He might trip on that rock. He might go backwards. Let's see. No, he knocks the rock out of the way. Prickles! He takes it. Lucky Prickles victory there. I know, he's known to be clumsy, but that time he just powered through. Didn't even, I think he tripped one time. All right, let's see here. We got Snowball, Shadow, and Wild Card. This one's a toss-up, really, They're all pretty good quibbles, but I'm thinking Snowball's pretty fast, but he is clumsy. I think it's between Shadow and Snowball. They're both pretty quick quibbles. Let's see here. They both trip at the same time. Oh, Shadow, stunned with the stars, but Snowball trips on the rock. Will Wild Card take it? Will Wild Card take it? No, Wild Card's going to trip again. Snowball with the victory. Now that was interesting because Shadow, Shadow's pretty fast, but I think he might be clumsy. I know that Snowball is a little bit clumsy. He's actually very clumsy, so that's an interesting one here. Let's see. Next one we got here, we got Booger, we got Super Q, and we got Fink. Now this is a toss-up because Fink has been confused, with pills, so let's see what happens. Trips right off the bat. His nose turns blue. I just noticed that sometimes the nose turns blue, which is funny. Super Q tripping a lot here. Let's see, Fink might knock into Super Q a couple times. Looks like Super Q is going to take it. Super Q is usually a very good quibble. He's a steady quibble. Let's see. We got Fink, we got Bossimo, and we got Glory. Now, Glory is basically female Rotumbo. Glory is a steady quibble, but lower speed. Let's see what happens here. Alright, looks pretty even so far. Glory, unexpected trip from Glory. Fink is pulling ahead, but there's a piece of trash there, a urchin, if you will. Ooh. Knocked back by the urchin. Glory, pulling ahead. Ooh. And Fink gets in a nasty late hit in there on Bossimo. That's unsportsmanlike. Let's see here. Next one, we got Super Q, we got Cheetah, we got Lightning. I'm thinking Super Q might pull through because Lightning, he may run into Cheetah here. Let's see. Yep, alright. Right off the bat, he runs into Cheetah. Now, I know Cheetah's fast, but he's clumsy. And Super Q, he's usually pretty steady. He's tripped now. Cheetah trips. The rock might stop Cheetah here because, knocks it into Super Q. Super Q might get stopped on the rock again. Nope. Powers through the rock. and Lightning is killed at the end of the round. Wow. Somebody had it out for Lightning today. Not a good day for Lightning, let's just say. No storm clouds in the sky. But Lightning's back for another race. Miraculously healed. Let's see. Lightning, Prickles, and Bossimo. Prickles is confused. Let's see. Prickles running into Bossimo, knocking them both down. Lightning trips. but he's quick to recover. Prickles hot on his trail. Bossimo might trip on this urchin. He does, and then Lightning takes the round. Let's see. Next we got Buford, Spotty, and Rotumbo. I love Rotumbo, never bet against Rotumbo. Let's take a look at the stats here. Spotty, very clumsy, very clumsy. Let's see, Buford. He's a steady Quibble, but he's been confused this round. Rotumbo, always very steady, but a bit slow. Let's see if it pulls through. I think that Rotumbo could win here due to the litter. Yep, tripping right away. Knocking back Buford. This is giving Rotumbo the lead he needs to pull ahead and avoid Buford on the confusion. And Buford's running backwards. Rotumbo trips at the finish line, gets back up, and finishes strong. Oh, we got some ruckus on the field here. Calm down, calm down. All right, let's see now. We got Prickles, we got Cheetah, we got Black Eye. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1. The fans are excited for the big brace. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. Now I'm thinking, oh, meteors here. This could be anybody's game. Cheetah trips. Black Eye hit by a meteor. Prickles trips again, but avoids a couple of meteors while doing so. Let's see. Prickles trips. Oh, Cheetah just by a nose. Inches ahead of Prickles and trips right across the finish line. What a finish, folks. What a finish. Let's see. We got Super Q, Glory, and Fink here. Now, Glory is known to be steady, like I said, very similar to Rotumbo. Now, Fink is clumsy, but he's got an average speed there. Super Q, though, Super Q, he's a steady Quibble. Usually a higher average speed, but he's got some litter, so let's see how it goes. And there might be some pollution, I'm not sure. Oh, meteors. Glory struck by a couple of meteors. Super Q trips. Oh! Trips and is stunned for a long time, but the other Quibbles are down by meteors. Let's see. Will Super Q power through this litter? He will. Oh, not the second banana. The second banana knocks him down, but he gets back up just in time. Super Q takes the victory. Let's see here. G-Fury, Runty, and Black Eye. Black Eye is clumsy, and Runty is steady, and G-Fury is steady. G-Fury is very steady. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's looking like G-Fury's game here, but we'll have to find out. Oh, Runty looks like he might have been boosted, or Black Eye looks like he might have been boosted here. Let's see. Oh, but the clumsiness. Oh, G-Fury tripping to avoid the rock, but doubling on the stars, and Black Eye takes it. Black Eye may have had some boosters there. It's hard to tell. Or he may have just been trained exceptionally well. Either way, an excellent race by every Quibble involved. Let's see, we got El Rey, we got Snowball, we got Wildcard. Now, Wildcard, he's a neutral Quibble. He's not clumsy, he's not steady, but he's pretty fast. Snowball, very clumsy, but fast. El Rey, let's see, very steady and fast as well, I don't know. I'm going to have to say El Rey on this one just due to the clumsiness factor, but there could be other factors involved, you know. People like to meddle with the Quibble races, and reminder, if you do meddle with the Quibble race, you will be fined by the Quibble Association. See, El Rey here knocks the urchin right out of the way, right into Snowball's path. This could be bad for Snowball. Ooh, but El Rey, clean finish by El Rey. Slides over the finish line. Let's see here. We got Prickles, we got Black Eye, we got Screamer. Now, Screamer, he's steady. He could take it. Let's see. Black Eye is clumsy with the confusion. You know, I don't think he's going to make this one unless some, you know, interesting circumstances come up. Let's see. And Prickles, he's clumsy as well. I'm thinking this might be Screamer's game, but Screamer is known to be a little bit slower. So we'll have to see. Oh, look at that. Black Eye on confusion, and I believe boosted as well. Looks like Prickles has been crippled as well. Looks like he's limping. Prickles' speed is down, and Black Eye takes it. Wow. Now that was an unexpected outcome. We've got Bossimo, we've got Glory, we've got Hadzier. I keep saying Hadzier, but it's Hadzier. So let's see. Hadzier. Well, he's known to be neutral. We've got Bossimo. He's known to be neutral as well. Glory is steady. So we'll have to see. Glory isn't as fast, so we'll have to see. This is really a toss-up. We'll have to see what happens here. Oh, looks like Bossimo has been crippled there. He's limping. Hadzier might trip, or Glory trips, and Hadzier, clean finish by Hadzier. Clean finish. See, that happens, you know, you can't always rely, if a Quibble is clumsy, you can't always rely on the steady Quibble because it's a chances, right? Clumsy Quibble, he might trip, might not. Let's see, Cheetah. I know Cheetah's fast, but he's clumsy. Bossimo. Pretty neutral Quibble. Spotty here. Very clumsy. Spotty is very clumsy, but I'm thinking Cheetah might take this. He's just very, very quick. Trips right off the bat, but... Let's see, Bossimo trips as well. Cheetah trips over the Urchin to avoid getting knocked back. Oh, but there's some more litter in Cheetah's way, and Bossimo takes it. Bossimo did have a good path there. Not very much litter. Looks like a trash hauler spill, but Bossimo had an optimal path there, and he took advantage of that. Let's see. We got Wildcard, Glory, and Bossimo. Bossimo is back again, but he's confused. Now, Wildcard could take this. Let's see. I don't know. Glory could take that. It's really anybody's game. This is a hard to say. All tripping at the same time here. Bossimo running into Glory, but Glory remaining steady. Both Quibbles tripping. Wildcard killed! Poisoned! Bossimo might take it! Blocking Glory's path! Bossimo for the win! Look at that. Alright, we got Cheetah, we got El Rey, we got Rudolph. This is an interesting matchup because there's a lot of litter here. Like we say, El Rey, he's known to be steady, but... Oh! Cheetah looks like he's been boosted, or he's just been trained. Very fast, but tripping over the litter. Again, El Rey. A good path for El Rey here. Not much litter. Rudolph has a very bad path. Lots of pieces of litter. It seems like the middle path is a great path for when there's a lot of litter. Let's see. We got my favorite, Rotumba. Rotumba! Never bet against Rotumba. We got Princess, and we got Runty. Now, Princess is very good. I'm not sure Princess is very good. Princess is a very fast, very reliable Quibble, but we'll have to see what happens here. Rotumbo tripping right off the bat, unexpected. But they both are tripping as well. Runty and Princess tripping as well. There's a piece of... Oh, Runty tripping over the Urchin. Tripping Princess up. Tripping on the Urchin. Tripping Princess up. Tripping on Princess... It's a chain trip. Rotumbo might take this. They keep tripping each other up. They run into each other. Rotumbo, stun with the stars. Princess, Runty tripping over each other. They keep tripping. Rotumbo might take it. Rotumbo! Yes, Rotumbo. I can't believe that. That was crazy. A tripping chain of Quibbles leads Rotumbo to victory. Never bet against Rotumbo. That's what I say. I love him. Lightning, Wildcard, and Screamer here. Now this one, we'll have to see. Thinking Wildcard. Wildcard is a fast Quibble, but he can trip on these things. Oh, the double stars. Let's see. Screamer looks like he's got a good path going. A little bit faster than Lightning here, but he is tripping. Wildcard catching back up, but he trips. Screamer keeps the lead and slides across the finish line. All right, next race here. We got Runty, Glory, and Domino. Now, Domino is very clumsy, but Runty is steady. Glory is steady, but she's been confused. So let's see, who will she run into? You know, that could really decide the outcome if she runs into one of these Quibbles. On a pretty straight pace so far. Looks like Glory. Confusion isn't doing much. Oh, runs into Domino. Taking up Domino's path. They're going to start tripping over each other. Glory killed out of Domino's way. But Runty's just got too big of a lead. And Domino won't be able to catch up. Runty wins. Alright, let's see. The next race here. We got El Rey, Domino, and Black Eye. Now Domino, he's on Confusion as well. You know, they love to poison the middle Quibble, but that's a good, you know, if you're trying to... Ooh, El Rey and Domino running into each other. Ooh, Black Eye just avoiding Domino, trying to catch his heels there, trip him up. Black Eye just sprinting to the finish, uninterrupted by meteors. Will he get up? Ooh, just in time. And Domino is killed. I don't know who's doubling up on these Quibbles, but it's quite cruel. Let's see. We've got, okay, somebody's littered in front of Spotty here. Looks like Fink has been boosted. Let's see. Fink might take this, I don't know. Fink is known to be clumsy, but he has been boosted. Spotty. Litter, though. Litter could stop Spotty here because I think Spotty is... Oh! Spotty knocks Trash in front of Domino. Domino poisoned! Fink's gonna take this. Even without the booster, I think Fink would have won that, just the litter and the poison. Let's see. Now Runty, we got Runty here. Looking at my stats here, Runty is steady. We've got Domino, very clumsy, and Booger. Neutral. Now let's see. Looks like Runty has been boosted. I think that when their arms are big like that, they've been boosted. Let's see. Runty and Domino, neck and neck. Domino trips. Runty might trip here too. Domino keeps tripping. Runty keeps running, taking the lead. And pulls ahead. A clean race. Let's see here. We've got Black Eye, Princess, and Runty. Princess is a fan favorite. You know, the people, they love Princess. The fans, they love Princess. But there's meteors. This could be anyone's game. Princess getting hit by a meteor, but boosting herself ahead. Let's see. This one might knock her backwards. Okay, not too bad. Wait. Okay, Black Eye avoids the trip. Runty is stunned with 2 stars, and Black Eye takes the victory. Princess just got knocked out of the way by meteors there. Let's see. We've got Shadow, Spotty, and Bossimo. Let's see. Shadow does have some litter, but Shadow's pretty fast. I think Shadow is fast and clumsy. No? Knocking the rock out of the way. Bossimo might get knocked ahead here. Oh, knocks the rock. Just misses Shadow. I think Shadow's going to avoid that rock and take the victory. A clean race. Shadow takes the win. Alright, the fans are excited for this next race. We've got the Nose. The Nose is in the building. Now, the real Quibble Race fans remember the Nose's iconic bounce off the top wall to win himself the championship in 1997. And that was very iconic. That's why the Nose has become really, you know, a champ, a people's champ. But we'll have to see here. There's a lot of litter on the track here. Glory might knock some litter into people's way. Glory, though, great path. Almost no litter at all. One banana in front of Glory. She's probably going to take this up. Oh, Glory, poison! Gunther knocking a banana, trying to knock a banana into the Nose to slow him down, but the Nose takes it. Can't stop the Nose. He's back. Oh, the Nose and Glory back for a rematch here. Glory was not happy about that last race. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Cheetah. Cheetah taking the lead. Not tripping. Cheetah steady-footed in this race. Huge lead by Cheetah. And that takes the victory. And looks like the Nose got his. Glory was not happy about that last. Oh, the Nose is back. The Nose is back, people. He's back. He might run into Lightning here, try to sabotage him. I'm not sure. Ooh, runs into Runty. But the Lightning trips right off the bat. Lightning. The Nose is catching up to him. Might trip him. Runty just sauntering along. Paying no mind to the Nose and Lightning fighting over there. Oh, and Lightning is killed. And Runty takes the victory. The Nose too much under the influence of confusion to be able to win the race. We've got Lightning, Princess, and Wildcard here. Lightning is back. Let's see who takes this. I'm thinking Princess has got a good line here, but Lightning doesn't have any litter. Princess could knock something into his path, though. Wildcard trips. Looks like Princess is going to take this one. No, she trips. Wildcard trips. Oh, Wildcard is poisoned. And Princess takes the victory, the fan favorite. You know, Princess is kind of that people's champ. You know, the Nose is the people's champ. He's back here. Nose versus Glory, iconic rivalry. Let's see, Glory avoiding a lot of meteors here. Gets hit by one. Let's see the Nose pulling back ahead. It's neck and neck. The Nose is catching up, but he keeps tripping. Glory trips. The Nose trips. Oh, Glory taken out of the race. And the Nose takes it. See, the Nose, he's kind of like the people's champ. You know, he's like, he's too good, right? So a lot of people really, really like him. He's huge. A lot of people really, really like him, and a lot of people hate him. You know, and that's really what the Nose. You know, his reputation is done. He's a little bit of a dirty racer, but he makes some great plays. He has some great skills. Now Fink has a lot of trash here in the way. Shadow looks like one urchin. He might trip over it. Whoa! Let's see here. Cheetah boosted. Only trips once, and he's gonna run across the finish line and take it. Boosted Cheetah, not to be trifled with. Cheetah is fast, but he's clumsy. But when he runs, he runs. Like I was saying earlier, though, Cheetah's back for another race. Let's see, Runty's been boosted here. Let's see. Runty and Cheetah, neck and neck. I believe that Runty is a steady Quibble. but he trips. Ooh, the double stars. Cheetah's gonna take this. Wait, Super Q might pull ahead. Oh, no, but Cheetah barely gets up in time to take the victory. Like I was saying earlier, Princess, she's kind of the people's favorite. You know what I mean? She's not the best racer. She's not the worst racer. She's kind of just the people's favorite. People like her. But the nose, he's kind of, at the top, right? He's kind of, everyone likes the nose, or everyone, you either love him or you hate him. I personally think he's a great racer, but he's a little bit dirty. Let's see, Super Q, Screamer, and Princess here. All right. Screamer tripping right off the bat. Princess tripping into the urchin. She might get knocked back here, but she might run through it. Ooh, knocks the urchin in front of Super Q, tripping him. Princess down. Killed by poison. Super Q takes it. All right, we got Wiggins, we got Glory, and we got Buford. Now, Buford, he's a steady Quibble. I think Wiggins as well. He's a neutral Quibble. Glory is very steady. Let's see. Glory does have a rock in front of her way, but she is steady, so she might knock it into one of the other racers. There's meteors on the track today, folks. This could be anyone's game. Let's see. Buford pulling ahead. Oh, Glory knocks the rock into Buford, knocking him backwards. Glory hit by a meteor, though. Wiggins getting pounded by meteors. Glory knocked down by several meteors. Buford takes the win. We know with meteor matches like that, it's hard to tell because the meteors, they just hit anybody. And sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. And if no meteors hit you, you're really very close to winning. Let's see, we got Wild Card, we got Hadzier, and we got Booger. Now Booger tripping right in the urchin. This could be bad for Booger. Oh, he knocks the urchin out of the way. Oh, knocks the urchin in front of Hadzier. Wild Card taken out by poison. Hadzier trips over the finish line. Let's see here. Next race. Runty, Domino, and Black Eye. Now, Black Eye, he is clumsy, but he's fast. Domino is very clumsy. Oh, Black Eye's been boosted here as well. Not tripping. Trips once. But that's the good thing about, even if you trip when your Quibble's boosted, even if your Quibble is clumsy, and if they have high enough speed, when they trip, they launch themselves forward. So that really helps them out, actually, to win sometimes. We got Cheetah, we got Rotumbo, and we got Shadow. Let's see who wins this one. I'm voting for Rotumbo. I love Rotumbo, and I never bet against him. But Cheetah, he's very fast. Oh, meteors! Let's see. Cheetah trips to avoid the meteor here. Looks like Rotumbo might get hit. Cheetah gets hit by meteor as well. Cheetah is stunned with 2 stars. Rotumbo, this might be where Rotumbo needs to pull ahead. Let's see. Ooh, Rotumbo gets hit by a meteor, but Cheetah struck down. Oh, another 2-star. Cheetah he is very clumsy, so he's more prone to those double star stuns. Rotumbo pushed ahead by the meteor. Shadow taken out by poison. Rotumbo wins. You never bet against Rotumbo. That's why I never bet against Rotumbo. He's back, and Rotumbo is back. Against Super Q, a steady Quibble, and Bossimo, a neutral Quibble. Both a little bit faster than Rotumbo in my past experience, but you know what they say, never bet against Rotumbo. Rotumbo trips. Ooh, this might not be good for Rotumbo. He is falling a little bit behind. Like we said, Super Q, he's one of the fastest racers out there. Very hard to beat Super Q, especially when he's been trained well and protected. Rotumbo, he might be very steady, but Super Q is steady as well. Let's see. We got Princess, we got Buford, we got Wiggins. Looks like it might be a pretty even race here. Let's see. Buford taking the lead, but he trips. Princess trips as well. Wiggins remaining steady. Looks like he's got some boosters, but he trips. Buford pulling ahead to take the race. Looks like Buford was just a little bit faster there. And it's all a matter of how much these trainers, these racers, train their Quibbles. Because if they don't train their Quibbles, their speed goes down. So it's really a toss-up of how, the circumstances play out here. Runty, boosted, Screamer, and Buford taking the lead. Now Buford might be the winner here. He's a very reliable Quibble. He's kind of like the common Joe's Quibble. He loves to just race steady, race clean. And if he wins, he wins. If he loses, he doesn't get upset. He says, good game. Now, Princess here on boosters. Princess might take this. Princess on boosters, but Cheetah. Buford might run into Cheetah here. Let's see. Oh, knocks Cheetah down, but knocks Princess down. Cheetah knocks Princess, but Cheetah's behind Princess, so he's going to trip backwards. And Princess is just going to sprint the rest of the way. Dead sprint. All the way to the finish line. Look at that. That's why people love Princess. She's just very fast. El Rey here now. El Rey is very fast as well. Glory and Snowball. Let's see. Snowball could trip into Glory. But El Rey does have a piece of litter there. Trips on the litter, but Snowball passes it back to El Rey. El Rey passes it to Glory. Let's see. El Rey with the double stars. Snowball keeps tripping though, and he is confused, so he might not make it to the finish line in time. Glory tripping more than usual, but Snowball takes it. Those double star stuns, they really put a Quibble down for a while. Let's see here. We got Fink, Runty, and Rotumbo. Now I'm going to obviously vote for Rotumbo here. Going to bet on Rotumbo. Runty does have some trash in the way. Could knock it into Fink, messing up his stride. But Fink is on boosters here, going very fast. Fink is a clumsy Quibble, however, so he has tripped. Let's see, Runty is not very fast. Rotumbo just keeping his steady pace up. Ooh, knocks a piece of trash into Fink. Let's see if Fink killed, and Rotumbo takes the victory. Fink has been killed, and he is not coming back, and Rotumbo is the winner. We've got Domino, we've got Booger, we've got Buford. Let's see what happens. Domino tripping right off the bat. Booger avoiding Buford's sliding tackle to try to knock him down. Booger looks like he's on a steady pace here. Might get knocked down by the rock. No, he knocks the rock out of the way. Booger looks like he's going to take the victory. Great play by Booger there, avoiding Buford. Buford tried to knock him down, but he wouldn't be having it. We got Lightning, we got El Rey, we got Black Eye. Let's see. All right, the race is about to begin. The fans are excited. The electricity brought by Lightning is very infectious. But Lightning trips at the beginning. Black Eye running all the way to the end. Black Eye, he's just a very reliable Quibble. He is clumsy, but like we say, those clumsy Quibbles, they're a little bit faster, and if they don't trip, they really can just pull ahead and pull through. Now, Rudolph here has a couple of pieces of trash in the way. He might not make it. Let's see. Fink and Gunther. Now, Gunther's been boosted here. Let's see. Fink just remaining steady there. Rudolph avoiding the trash. Ooh, but Fink runs into the urchin, and Gunther's going to take it. Let's see here. Oh, now this is interesting. We got two confused Quibbles on the track, Wiggins and Rudolph. Now, Super Q might be able to outrun them, but they might knock one of them into Super Q, knocking him backwards. Maybe if one of them gets in front of him. No, Super Q looks like Super Q. Super Q, like we say, he's just a fast Quibble. He's very fast. Looks like he's just pulling ahead. Oh, Wiggins knocking the rock, trying to hit Super Q there. The confusion is just too much for them, though. They're very slow. Let's see, Wiggins is getting dangerously close. Closing that gap on Super Q, but Super Q recovers and wins. Let's see, we've got Rotumbo, Wildcard, and Screamer. Now I'm thinking Rotumbo's going to knock that trash into Screamer. I think Wildcard, he might trip a couple of times. He is fast, so he might make it. Now Screamer, let me think here. Now Screamer, he is steady, so he might outspeed Rotumbo here. Let's see. Wildcard, he's neutral. He's actually neutral. He's not steady. He's not clumsy at all. So let's see. Wildcard just pulling out a huge lead here. Rotumbo knocking some trash in front of Screamer. Let's see. Wildcard. A clean sprint by Wildcard, and it looks like Screamer's been killed. Unfortunate. Let's see. We got the Nose, Booger, and Fink. The Nose is back for more. Now Booger. Let's see. The Nose trips right off the bat. There are meteors here. The Nose double starring Fink running into Booger. Luckily not trapping him. Let's see here now. Booger hit by a meteor. Looks like the Nose has also been crippled here. He looks like he's limping. Oh, but Booger knocked back by a meteor, double stun. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice. Fink at the finish line. The confusion may have helped him avoid some of those meteors. A great race. Let's see. El Rey, Booger, and Fink here. I'm thinking El Rey, he's just a very fast Quibble. Let's see. There he goes, sprinting. He may not trip here. Fink tripping, Booger tripping. Booger trips again. El Rey trips near the finish line, but I think he's going to recover. Fink trips. Fink is killed, and El Rey wins. When it comes to clean races like that, where there's no trash, there's no pollution, there's no meteors, usually the fastest Quibble will win. Let's see, we got Princess and Super Q against Rotumbo here. This is going to be a hard matchup for Rotumbo. Not going to lie, these Quibbles, they're very, very quick. They're very, very reliable. Here they go. There's a rock, however. Princess kicking the rock along like it's nobody's business. She does this every day. Super Q, though, pulling ahead just a little bit faster. And Rotumbo coming in last. Unfortunate. I I may have to. I may have to. May have to skip this month's rent after that one. Let's see. Bossimo, Runty, and G Fury on the track. There's some trash in front of Bossimo. Ooh, knocking Bossimo back quite a bit. He is a neutral Quibble, so he's not quite as resistant to that litter. G Fury, however, tripping in front of the trash, getting knocked back by the trash. Unusual for G Fury, considering he's a very steady Quibble. But he ends up taking it. It was close, though. It was very close. That trash almost made the difference. We got Rotumbo, we got Super Q, and we got Fink. Let's see. I'm not sure these urchins are going to quite get in the way of anyone. Looks like Super Q here, just sprinting like we say. Super Q, he's just a very fast Quibble. He's steady, he's fast. Trips over the trash to avoid it. Very nice play by Super Q, I can't even deny. Very, very clean race by Super Q there. The nose is back. Looks like some trash has been spilled here. Let's see, Domino, the nose, and Runty. The nose and Domino looks like almost the exact same speed. The nose tripping over the trash. Oh, but a double star. Runty might get knocked back here. Domino, no trash in his way. Ooh, the nose knocked back by that banana. That banana just keeps knocking him down. And Domino pulls ahead for the victory. Snowball, Screamer, and Black Eye. Let's see here. This is a very close race. But there might be some meteors. No meteors. Okay, we got Snowball, Black Eye, neck and neck. Black Eye trips. Snowball trips. Screamer going unsteady. Screamer trips. Snowball and Black Eye. Snowball trips. Black Eye trips. Oh, with a double star, Screamer comes ahead for the victory! Unexpected win by Screamer. We've got Black Eye, we've got Prickles, we got Bossimo. Let's see. There is some litter there in front of Black Eye. Prickles trips right off the bat. Bossimo trips. Black Eye knocking some trash in front of Bossimo. Prickles trips again. Bossimo trips again, right in front of the litter. This isn't good. Black Eye could be knocked forward or knocked backwards by this. Bossimo knocked forward. Black Eye knocked forward. Over the double stars on Black Eye. Take him out of the race, and Bossimo wins. Alright, we've got G Fury, Spotty, and Black Eye. Now this is very interesting. There's a lot of trash on the track here. G Fury confused. Black Eye and Spotty both in danger of being definitely tackled by G Fury here. He's an aggressive racer. That's why they call him G Fury. Let's see, he's staying in his lane for now, but he knocks a rock into Black Eye. Trying to go after Black Eye, but Black Eye outspeeds him. Trips over the rock. Spotty knocking a rock into Black Eye. Oh, knocking G Fury back. Black Eye knocking G Fury back again. He does not want him to win this race. Spotty pulling ahead. Black Eye knocked back. Spotty trips again. Spotty wins! Just a frog's hair. Spotty barely wins. That was insane. I've never seen that. That was so close. That was like a inching slide there. Bossimo is back. We got Snowball, we got Glory. Let's see what happens here. Glory could just pull ahead here. Looks like Bossimo trying to go into Snowball here. Bossimo knocked forward by Snowball, but Snowball keeps running. Glory trips. Snowball's just running with the lead here. He trips, but I think he's going to get back up. And there he goes. Snowball wins. Snowball is one of our wintertime racers. He's very nice. Let's see, we got Fink, we got Shadow, we got Super Q. Shadow and Super Q are pretty fast. Fink might not be as fast, but Super Q tripping right off the bat. We got Shadow running, sprinting down that track, but he trips. But Fink and Super Q also trip Super Q with the double star. And there's litter in front of him. I think Shadow might win here. Unless the double star from Shadow. The double star from Fink. Is Super Q going to pull ahead? He puts trash in front of Shadow. Super Q killed! And Shadow takes the victory. And he knocked the trash out of the way. So I think even if Super Q was not poisoned, I think that Shadow still would have won there. Super Q's back. Along with Cheetah and Glory. Let's see here. Super Q running into Glory. Putting her behind Cheetah. A very bad position for Glory. She's not going to be able to run in front of Cheetah with that positioning. They both have double stars. Super Q pulling ahead, taking advantage of that situation he created. Oh! Cheetah knocks an urchin into his back. Trips him, but not for long enough. And Super Q pulls ahead and wins. We got Wildcard, the Nose, and Rudolph. Looks like here Wildcard is confused here, looking confused this morning. Officials suspect air sickness, and he's also boosted as well. He looks larger today. Officials suggest a new diet may cause that. Let's see, Wildcard. He's going back and forth. He's going back and forth. He had the lead. He's going back and forth. He's tripped, but the nose is double stunned, and Rudolph is just too far behind. Wildcard wins. Taunting at the end there, I think. Maybe he was just confused, but I think he might have been taunting. Going back on the finish line and then back. Crossing the finish line and then going backwards. Let's see. We got Princess, Booger, and Cheetah here. Princess does have a rock in the way, but she could use that to her advantage. Booger going for Cheetah, but Cheetah's too fast. Princess knocks the rock into Cheetah. Ooh, knocking him over, tripping up with the double star. Princess. A clean kick, and Princess takes the victory. Well-aimed rock by Princess. Let's see. Buford, Runty, and Booger here. A lot of trash, a lot of rocks on the track here. Let's see. Buford knocking the trash out of the way. Runty hits a rock into his path. Ooh, looks like nobody wants Booger to win here. All kinds of trash in the path of Booger. But Buford just takes the race. Ooh, Booger trying to hit him with an urchin there. He was not happy about that earlier play. Domino, Black Eye, and Gunther. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Now, Domino is kind of clumsy, but Black Eye is clumsy as well. Gunther, you know, I haven't done as much research on Gunther. I have to admit, I'll have to brush up on my Quibble research. But let's see. Both tripping here. Black Eye taking the lead. Everyone seems to be tripping about the same amount here. And Black Eye takes it. A very reliable racer. Clumsy but fast. Let's see. Snowball, Fink, and Bossimo. Who will win? Snowball, starting off strong. Looks like he might have been, no, not boosted, but he's just very fast. Snowball is fast. Bossimo tripping. Snowball powering through the trash. Bossimo tripping. And Snowball takes the victory with that crucial trash placement. Looks like he tripped at the end there. We get the Nose, El Rey, and Gunther here. The Nose, again, a formidable opponent. El Rey, though, speeding ahead on boosters. But the Meteor's knocking back. The Nose trapped behind El Rey. Can't pull ahead. The Nose getting pelted by Meteors. El Rey being knocked ahead by the Meteors as well. And he's going to take the lead. Oh, knocked to the side by Meteors here. Oh, but he's in front of Gunther. He's guaranteed the win here. Gunther could not get ahead of him, even if he wanted to. That positioning, great positioning there by El Rey to secure the win. We got Princess, Rudolph, and Runty here. Let's see. Princess has some trash, but she could not get into it. Trips over the trash. Okay. Interesting strategy. Let's see if she can do it again. Oh, trips to the side of it. Might still hit it, though. Runs the trash into Rudolph. It's a neck and neck. And Princess barely wins. A tight race, indeed. Let's see. We got Wiggins, Shadow, and El Rey. Now, Wiggins is confused here, but he's quite slow, so he might not be able to tackle anyone. Tries to go for Shadow, but Shadow just outspeeds him. Trips. Shadow trips. Wiggins trips. El Rey trips. It looks like El Rey, oh, he's double starred. But let's see. Shadow and Wiggins tripping over each other. This might just give El Rey the time he needs to recover and cross that finish line. Bossimo, Spotty, and Black Eye here. Let's see. Black Eye has been a very reliable racer this session. There he goes. Very quick. But he trips. Spotty. Oh, trips. Bossimo looks like he's been crippled. He's limping. And Black Eye just sprinting to the finish line. Very reliable Quibble. Oh, and looks like Spotty was killed there. We got El Rey, Princess, and Runty. Now, Runty is steady, but not as fast as these other two. I say that, but Princess trips right off the bat. Well, there goes Runty. Runty is tripping as well. Princess, El Rey tripping, Princess tripping. El Rey looks like he's just going to take this one. A clean race. Let's see here. Screamer and Buford and Gunther. Let's see. Now, Screamer has come behind in races before. There's Buford. Not tripping. Everyone trips. Looks like Buford is just a little bit faster here. It looks like Screamer and Buford, though. Screamer slowly taking the lead. Buford and Gunther trip. Screamer trips as well. Buford trips, but Screamer just might be just a bit faster. There he goes, taking the victory. Now here's Rotumbo and this is interesting. Rotumbo and Glory in the same race. They're close friends they're close friends on and off the track, so I think they're going to get along here, but we'll see. Cheetah, it's not looking like he's in a great spot here. Like we said, Cheetah, he's very clumsy, and there's a lot of trash in front of him. Might have been Rotumbo, might have been Glory. Who knows? The fans are excited for the big race, and here we go. Let's see. Cheetah off to a roaring start. He is on boosters here as well. Looks like he's been boosted, but the litter could really not help him here. Let's see. Glory double star stunned. Cheetah. Oh, Rotumbo tripping on the own trash that was meant to trip up Cheetah. And Cheetah taking that victory, showing that speed is sometimes better than steadiness. Let's see, Princess, Black Eye, and Buford here. Let's see, this is going to be an interesting race, because these are all pretty steady Quibbles, and they're pretty fast. Black Eye trips. Princess is on boosters here, making her faster than Buford, but Black Eye catching up. Princess, never tripping though, never faltering. And that's the key to winning races, you know. Speed and steadiness. Let's see, Lightning and Runty and Glory here. Let's see. Lightning is fast. Oh, Lightning's been crippled here. He's not going fast. That's going to lose him 10 speed. And it looks like Runty really steering clear of the meteors here. But Glory pulling ahead. Close to Runty. Runty still in the lead and just finishes strong. Lightning is killed, unfortunately. Now Runty is steady as well. Runty is steady and Glory is steady. They're both steady. Looks like Runty was just a little bit faster in that race. So Princess has been confused here. Hadzier runs into Hadzier. Almost runs into Gunther as well. Looks like she's going to run into Gunther again, but Gunther is not phased. Hadzier taking the lead. Tripping. Gunther trips as well. Princess catching back up. But Hadzier takes it. He had just such a big lead there, and that really helped him win that race. Let's see, Rudolph, Bossimo, and Hadzier. Let's see. Now, Hadzier, how is this going to affect Hadzier with this litter? It might affect him negatively here because he is a neutral Quibble, but Bossimo is neutral as well, and Rudolph, he is clumsy, but Rudolph can pull ahead sometimes. Depending on this litter as well, it could really affect him. Let's see, Rudolph pretty slow, but Meteors as well. Hadzier just sprinting through the trash, tripping ahead. Enormous lead there by Hadzier, and he just takes the win. Very lucky with those Meteors, though. You have to always keep in mind with Meteors, it's really anyone's game, because Meteors can hit you when you're down, hit you when you're up, hit you at any time. Let's see, Princess, Cheetah, and Rotumbo here. Let's see. Now there's so much trash here. A huge trash hauler spill here. I don't know what's going to happen. Cheetah, of course, off to his enormous start, but knocked very, very far back by that banana peel. Princess ramming through this trash. Rotumbo trips on the banana peel, and Princess takes the win. Cheetah knocked back. I believe banana peels are the most effective. I'm not sure if there's different levels of tripping with that trash. But it seems the banana peels are very slippery and effective. Let's see. Black Eye, Buford, and Glory here. Glory might run into Buford. Runs into Buford. Black Eye avoiding Buford. This looks like it could be Black Eye's game here. Just a clean sprint to the front, blocking Buford. And Glory just wandering to the other side of the track. Black Eye wins. We've got Snowball, Gunther, and Buford here. Let's see. Snowball, there's some trash in front of him. Buford tripped up by the banana. Snowball tripped up by the rock. Knocking the rock in front of Gunther. Hitting Gunther with the urchin. Knocking the banana in front of Gunther. Oh, they're both double star stunned, but Gunther might just be able to get through this. He's got a large lead here, knocks the urchin out of the way, and there he goes. Gunther takes the victory. Let's see here. Booger, Fink, and Prickles. Now Booger, he has been a reliable racer in the past, but Prickles here, pulling ahead but trips. Booger trips on the rock, knocking him in front of Fink. Fink trips right before the rock. Unfortunate. Prickles keeps tripping about the same distance as Fink here. But Prickles is just slightly ahead. And Prickles trips over the finish line, taking the victory. Alright, let's see here. Spotty, Wildcard, and Lightning. This could be an interesting race. Starting off strong. Wildcard. Lightning, very slow. He may have been crippled here. He's limping. Wildcard, though, running over that rock, getting tripped on the rock, tripping up Spotty. Wildcard and Spotty might catch up on each other here, and Lightning might be able to take it, even with his injury. Wildcard tripping again. Lightning tripping again. Oh, Lightning double star stun. This might not be good for Lightning. I think Wildcard here. Yep, Wildcard Oh, knocked back by the trash. This might... Wait. Lightning could have this. Spotty and Wildcard tripped up on each other. Lightning takes the victory, even with the broken leg. And that's why Lightning brings that thunder to the racetrack. Black Eye, Headsy, and Runty. Let's see. Black Eye and Headsy starting off to a roaring start. Black Eye. He trips in front of the rock. He might trip on it. Let's see. Headsy catching up. Knocks the rock in front of Headsy, but Headsy's not going to trip on it. Headsy pulls ahead and takes the win. Very impressive. We got Wiggins, Glory, and Lightning here. Now Lightning, he came back from the greatest odds last race. Let's see. He's not injured this time. He's recovered. Wiggins tries to run into Glory, but Glory, Lightning double star stun. Glory tripping over the trash. Make sure to go in front of it. Oh, but it gets knocked backwards still. Wiggins wandering over to Lightning's part of the track. Glory still hit by meteors, but knocked forward. This banana peel, let's see, knocks it right out of the way and takes the victory. I've never seen the trash and the meters on the same track before. That was quite a race. We've got Bossimo, Wildcard, and Domino here. Let's see. Wildcard quite slow. Bossimo looking at he's a good pace. Domino as well, tripping, but has a good pace as well. Bossimo just not tripping, keeps pulling ahead, creating that lead, but Domino catching up. Gets hit by a meteor. Bossimo just barely pulls ahead and wins. Bossimo is a neutral Quibble, so it's not too often you see him win every race. Let's see, Wildcard, Runty, and Headsy here. And Runty is steady, but he's confused. Wildcard as well, a neutral Quibble, but Runty runs into him, knocks him down. Runty is double star stunned here, though. Let's see, Headsy just taking that lead and running with it. And that's a clean race. Rudolph here. Let's see. Rudolph, Glory, and Lightning here. Now, Rudolph, he is clumsy, and that trash might knock him back. Glory just making the slow walk to the finish line. Rudolph knocking the banana peel in front of Glory, but Glory avoids it. Gets hit by a meteor, though, knocked backwards. Lightning getting pummeled by meteors. Rudolph and Glory both knocked ahead by meteors. Lightning making his way, but still. Rudolph tripping to avoid the meteor. Glory getting knocked forward by the meteor. Rudolph might trip on this banana. Let's see. Gets tripped on the banana. Glory trips on the meteor right in front of Rudolph and takes the victory. Lightning was not far behind in that race as well. He had some bad luck with the meteors, though. Let's see. El-Ray, Snowball, and Super Q. All very fast racers. Look at that. El-Ray on boosters, just plowing through the track, avoiding every meteor, outspeeding the meteors, knocking the rock out of the way. Just a crazy El-Ray sweep. Sprinted to the very end. Didn't trip once. We've got Spotty, Gunther, and Bossimo here. Let's see. Bossimo, confused this morning, hits Gunther. Gunther's not quite fast enough to outspeed Bossimo to get out of the range of his confused wandering. Let's see. Spotty here. Tripping, but in front of Gunther. Looks like Gunther might not be able to catch up with Spotty here. But Bossimo, not far behind Spotty. Spotty takes it. Looks like Bossimo is going in for a last-second block here in front of Gunther. But they both stop. I think that they may have to settle that off the track. We got Cheetah, Prickles, and Shadow here. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Prickles looks like he's been crippled. Cheetah trips at the beginning. Shadow trips. Cheetah double star stun. I think Shadow's just going to take this one. Pulls out a huge lead here and just takes it. Well, I think that's going to have to be the last race for today. Well, I'll do one more. But then that'll be my last race for today, folks. And I'm going to go have to back and study the Quibble research papers to get more info on these Quibbles. Let's see. Bossimo trips. Double star stun. Runty just pulling ahead. But he trips the nose. Huge kick by the nose into the end zone there. But the rock doesn't matter at that spot. Runty just keeps going and wins. Alright, folks. That's going to have to do it for today's Quibble races. And I will see you guys next time. This is John Quibble B out. Bye-bye.